I messed
Woo!
up. It's good to be back. I messed up
It's good to be
my
Friday.
tweet. I thought I had scheduled it for later than it was, and it went out, and I was like, I wasn't finished with editing it, so I just deleted it. I really sometimes, this is why I don't like messing with Twitter, because it's so easy to accidentally post something you want to post or you weren't done editing. I'm doing good. I have a new composer obsession. Oh, really? Who's the new composer?
Is it the throat singer dude? Or the guy who was working with the throat singer? The Kiffness?
Samuel Kim? I don't know anything about is it your recent post? I haven't been able to check out the music tunes yet on Discord.
I was listening to it and Hazzie was getting anxious.
I was getting, but it's because I was trying to get ready. Sometimes when I'm trying to get ready, I can't have noise going. I know it's weird.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's how you work. I haven't posted anything by him yet. I was too busy enjoying it.
Oh, okay. So what does he compose? Like, is it anything I would know or anything like that? Today's just a chill Friday. We're gonna just do some Forgotten Realms. I'm a kitty cat today.
She Thorn posted the Hell March from the remastered version from Command and Conquer. Our kid plays that on ALEXA.
Yeah,
constantly.
Constant.
Like, that's how we got him into metal. It's literally that song right there.
Yeah.
He does epic versions of music like Star Wars themes and game stuff. I just listened to a mashup of Skyrim theme and the Dragon Age Inquisition theme. So good.
Oh, nice. Sometimes those mashups are really good. You get shocked by some of those music and like how some of them actually go together, even though they can be totally different. Like some of them just go together really.
Yeah.
I like some.
There is so much good game music.
Yeah, there really.
Like, remember back in the day when people were like game music, and now it's like, yeah, game music. That's where it's
really
at.
People back in the day used to complain about game music.
Well, no, remember like when they first started bringing in like major musical acts, they're like, oh wow, like this is going to be a thing.
Really?
And now it's like it is a thing.
I didn't know. I hadn't. Like what are you? Because I'm assuming you're thinking of something that you particularly
So the old X-Wing versus TIE Fighter that had that like on the PC at the time, it was kind of groundbreaking because it went from the like making beeps via your PC to actually doing music. And then like there are various other stages in audio development. It was about the time that people were getting decent audio cards. This is back before audio cards were built in. And like there were really, really good ones. Let's see, I think like 98 was about the time frame. Half-Life was recognized significantly for it. Some of the Civilization games. Like that's when it really started breaking through and people were like, "Oh, I guess games can have good music." And now it's like it's just a given. Like you see the PlayStation showcase and it's like, what amazing orchestra are they going to have this time?
Yeah, but what was it? I do like some of the old music that's like just sometimes it's
the beeps and boops.
The beeps and boops can be
they
can do a good
it could
job
be pretty good. It could be pretty good.
Pac-Man gonna bring it later
in
our Geeky Talk segment.
Segue.
We need to intro. I posted epic version of the Skyrim theme. Okay, I will check it out. I'll probably go through the music tunes this Saturday and give it a listen while I'm trying to get some work done, because I would like to do some video editing, but I just haven't really had the time. But tomorrow I should have a chat and listen to music while as long as there's no like I don't know what it is, but when I'm trying to concentrate, I cannot have lyrics. I have to have no lyrics in order to work. I don't know. Maybe
that's true. You are very much like
I can't concentrate. I don't know why. Really weird, right? Probably because of the chatter in my head, and then you've got someone talking in the song, and I'm like, this is not working. I can't
the
do
chatter
it.
in her head. See, this is a bad sign already.
I'm thinking of doing a write up on my favorite composers with my. Okay, that sounds really cool. Let us
really
read
cool.
it as soon as you do it. That'd be cool.
Yes.
I feel like I've just started collecting composers. I've always just been like, I'm collecting music from this game. I never really thought about listening to specific composers, but it makes sense.
She used to collect redheads.
I still kind of do, I guess.
I think you're like, I got a good collection now.
I have a good collection. Anyways, let's get started. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. It is good to be back. I'm Hazzie Soft, as always.
He is.
To my left is Nord, aka Nordic Monkey. Please say hello to the stream, Nord.
Hello to the stream, Nord. I am not looking that direction because of my neck.
That's fine.
That's fine. I have to turn a lot to see past this.
I'm always telling him, like, remember, every now and then while you're talking, like, look at the camera so people don't feel
so now
like
I'm only looking at the camera. It's creepy.
To everybody over here. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's okay while you're playing, and then just to remember, I forget all the time, but like a thing that's a while back. Anyways,
somebody says it's a good idea.
It is stream number 391. I will stop getting distracted. It is stream number 391, if you can believe it. And I've got some things here on the Geeky Talk segment that I actually want to talk about because I'm kind of excited for these things I found. Probably won't be like a super long Geeky Talk. I don't know. I make no promises because you know, sometimes I end up talking a lot
promises
more than expected. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about Pac-Man today.
Pac-Man.
I'm gonna talk about Monster Rancher.
Not Pac-Man.
I'm gonna talk about sumo after day 6 had completed. I didn't get to see the day 6 tournament yet, or at least not the top division yet, but I do have the results of the matches, so kind of interested in looking over that and seeing how the sumo wrestlers are doing. Yeah, that's what we'll go over today. Nora, do you want to talk about anything? Oh, I would like to kind of talk about New World, but not super in depth, just because we got in yesterday, and I actually tried out the Void Gauntlet.
Hazzie was meleeing it up.
Yeah, I was. I mean, I kind of miss having, you know, my ice gauntlet, but I don't know. We'll talk about it. Anyways, is there anything else, Nora, you want to talk about, or are those all good?
Should be good. Should be good.
Okay, so over here. Okay, so recently Bandai Namco, like today, just announced something called and I forgot to bring.
They announced something called
website.
Hang
on. I gotta bring it up.
Wasn't that a movie or something? Oh.
Yes, it was, and it was sad, and I don't talk about it because that was kind of traumatizing.
Was that the one that was about Othello?
Yeah, it was like it was a modern version of Shakespeare's Othello. And let's stop because I'm about to get off on a tangent again. Like today's just tangent day. It's
summon thy browser.
Yeah, summon thy browser. Thank you. Thank you, internet to magic wizard gods. We go off on tangents and geekery here, people. That's true. That's true.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What were we talking about?
But anyway, we were talking about Pac-Man, and anyways, they announced, I think it was today, because today is the 19th, that they're gonna be releasing this Pac-Man museum. There was an announcement trailer, and I just have to say I was really happy about it. You're basically in a museum, and you're playing Pac-Man or not a museum, an arcade, and you're Pac-Man playing Pac-Man games in this museum. And then I guess for each game you can earn like tokens or whatever, and you can spend the tokens on things to add things to your arcade. And so I thought that was really cool. And
That is pretty cool.
It's funny that this, like, I haven't had anything to do with Pac-Man in a while, but, like, several years back, like, when I was doing WoW, Pac-Man became, like, one of the games I kind of became obsessed with, because first I became obsessed with this little mini game. It's this website game called, like, I think it was Winter Bells.
She was so good at that.
I really liked that game, Winter Bells, and I got really obsessed with that game.
It was another one of those, hey, Nord, why don't you try this?
Yeah, it's true.
And I was like, I can't get anywhere near where you can get.
Well, you beat me at first until I kept playing it. And then...
This is what happens. She'll play a game. She'll be pretty good at it. I'll get in, and like one time I get somewhere near where she gets, and she's like, fuck that ever happening again. And so she plays like 72 hours straight, masters the shit, and then is like, come and play again. This is why she says she's not competitive, because she doesn't like what it brings out in her. It's not that she's not competitive. It's that it brings out the whole other side.
Well, because like I'm like, oh great, now I gotta get obsessed with this this thing, and there's more time down the drain. But that's not untrue. That happened with chess, remember?
Yes.
Like he beat me at chess a couple of times, and I was like, F it. And then I went to play him again. He was like, holy crap, what have I created?
Didn't we have like Scrabble on our PC?
Yeah, we had
like
Scrabble
a long time ago.
Oh yeah, because I was obsessed.
It happened
with
that too.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so it happens. Like, I'm not competitive.
But anyways, back on the tangent. So Winter Bells was something I kind of was like a mini game I got kind of obsessed with, which I wonder if like Winter Bells is even, I don't even know if it's still a thing. Winter Bells. Yes, it's still here, I think. It's on original.com. Oh my god. Oh, it uses Adobe Flash. It's not any longer. Wait a minute. It's not supported. I guess you have to go to the, I don't understand. Anyways, let's do the YouTube video so I can show it to y'all. I guess it's no longer supported by Adobe. I don't know. I don't understand any of it. Flash is dead. Oh. See, I'm really old, y'all. So, but you can get it as an app on your Apple, and it was funny because Nord said, "What good is an Apple? Like you can get all these other things from an Android. It's fine, but I can get Winter Bells." Anyways, yeah, I was obsessed with this freaking game, and I remember Nord competing against me with the score. He beat me, and I was like, you know what? Never again. And I got so good that I could do it for forever. Anyways, this was really fun back in the day, and I used to play this on the side of WoW. So it's funny when I say WoW took all my time, I didn't play any other games. It's not entirely true. I became obsessed with this, but then when I got to a point where I could just keep going, the high score could just keep going, I got bored, and then I moved on to Pac-Man, and the like original Pac-Man. And they had
OG.
I played it on another Flash site or whatever, and so I would play that, and so I kind of got obsessed over Pac-Man. Really enjoyed myself in that game. So I was really excited to see this Pac-Man announcement trailer, Pac-Man Museum announcement trailer. So I wanted to show it to y'all.
Peggy 3.
Return stronger.
What's scary about that? Don't you like to see your partner like improve and do better? Like...
Yes, I do.
Then you should support me in my endeavors, even if they are going to crush you.
Even if you like totally become obsessed with it and lose yourself for half a week.
Hey, now I have become like I don't know how many times a Paradox widow whenever a Paradox game comes out. So
legit.
like,
all right.
For months. So yeah.
All right.
So
you got
a few
me there.
weeks with that I've become obsessed with Pac-Man. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. So yeah, I'm like really excited about that. So I'm keeping an eye on this. I didn't see it on the Steam store, but I had read that it's supposed to be coming to PC as well.
Thorns, remember that Shadow of War incident? Yeah, you got me. What was geez, what was the one I stayed up and all night and beat it? Where you're the overlord of the undead. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's kind of like Darkest Dungeon.
Pain.
No.
Eratus.
Eratus, yeah.
Yeah, you became Yeah,
Yep.
it was like a 16-hour gaming session. I had not seen him do that long of a gaming session in forever.
All right, you guys got me. But I don't do it to get somebody else.
Yeah, and Shadow of War was definitely another one too, because I think I kept mentioning it. Like, I'm a widow for a little while. That's the way it is. So support me in my Pac-Man obsession, Nord. Okay.
Okay.
Pac-Man's fun too because it has cooperative as well.
It is very fun.
Or multiplayer. I don't know if you would call it cooperative because it said battle royale, so it's technically cooperative. I really think we work together and cooperate, but it's not going to be cooperative. But it'll be fine. I mean, we did play. Do you remember Dragon Ball Fighter Z? We played that together, and you beat me, and I didn't become obsessed with that one. I mean, I liked it, but I wasn't obsessed. I think you were better than me at that game.
She says I beat her. She won more matches.
I don't know if that's true because I don't remember that.
We were counting.
I kept picking like Frieza and all these other bad guys.
You kept crushing me with Frieza, and then you were pretty good with Kid Buu.
Yeah, Kid Buu is really fun. Why is it that like in these games, I don't know why, but I tend to be better at playing like the bad guys. Have you noticed that?
Maybe that's just who you are.
I don't know. Maybe the bad guys are easier to play. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways,
we did not get distracted again.
No, we did not.
Good job, us.
Anyways, so 2 months ago, there was a Monster Rancher announcement for like the old school Monster Rancher stuff, which by the way is different. I know it's a different franchise from Monster Hunter, but I'm realizing I'm like kind of liking these monster type games more like Pokemon, which is like Pocket Monster or whatever. So I think the Monster Hunter Everything Discord is going to be a Monster Games Discord.
That works.
So we can put stuff like, because there's like a game, an indie game coming up that I really want to get is I don't remember. Is it like Battle Kaijus or something like that? I don't remember.
Oh, Kaiju War.
Yeah, Kaiju War. So that's coming up too, and we can put stuff in that. Anyways, I'm really into monsters, I've noticed. So I think we're just going to have the Monster Game channel is what we're going to call it. And we'll just put all the monster stuff in there.
Monster Games.
Anyways, they had an announcement for Monster Rancher because they're going to re-release it. And they're going to make it look better. And you will be able to play it not just on Switch, but it's going to come to Steam as well. I just recently wishlisted it on Steam. So yeah, go if you're interested in this like old school game, go wishlist it. It's really cute. It's kind of like a monster breeder game. It's kind of similar to like a Pokemon game. And it's really big in Japan. I've seen it before. I didn't get a chance to play it, but lately, I don't know what it is. Every time they bring back some old school game, I've been super interested in it. And so bringing this back, it looks really cute. And I'm just going to show the announcement trailer first. And then after that, I'm going to show what happened today with it. So the CEO for the company for Monster Rancher had an announcement, a tournament announcement, world tournament announcement for everyone. Anyone can participate. And you want to know something funny? I thought I should encourage Nord to participate, and I'll be your coach because I feel like you would be better at something like that than me. I kind of felt like yeah.
Yeah, I don't have enough games that I'm focused on. Let's throw a whole other one.
Hey, I've got 1 million games I'm focused on, so you'll be fine. Anyways, we're gonna watch this.
Yeah, we're handling a very healthy way, folks.
Nord, you might actually like this. Because in some ways, because of the breeding aspect of the monsters, it kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter Stories.
Okay.
a little bit. It's not as like in depth as Monster Hunter Stories, but it looks like a cute little game. I'm actually kind of interested in it. And I think, by the way, Pokemon Pearl dropped already, and Diamond and
Oh yeah,
Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl.
モンスターファームシリーズもいよいよ発売から25年目を迎えました。この1年間はモンスターファーム25周年イヤーということでいろんなことをやっていこうと思います。海外でもね、モンスターランチャー1、モンスターランチャー2をはじめさまざまなモンスターファームタイトルをお届けしてきたわけですけども、一昨年モンスターファーム1、昨年モンスターファーム2を日本でリバイバル発売しました。その時からですね、実は SNS を通じてたくさんの海外の皆さんからモンスターランチャーの1もモンスターランチャーの2もアーカイブで出してくれないかという声をたくさんいただいてました。もちろん私自身が実際当時アメリカに渡って一生懸命プロモーションしてアニメを一緒に作って広げていったっていう思い入れがあって、本当は皆さんのねその熱いメッセージを見てすぐに出したかったんですけど、なかなか準備に時間がかかっていた。でもちゃんと読んでましたよ。一回一回返事をしたかった。本当は皆さんに作ってるよ、待っててねって言いたかったんですけども、ようやく今日発表できます。モンスターランチャー 1&2 をパックにして今年の冬海外の皆さんにもお届けしたいと思います。いやー長かったですけども、当時の興奮をねぜひ思い出してもらって、仲間と対戦してもらって、日本のみんなともねいろいろとやり取りできる機能も備えてます。当時からモンスターのパラメータとかもチューニングして新しいモンスターファーム1、モンスターファーム2、そしてモンスターランチャー1、モンスターランチャー2がこれで日本と世界と両方揃います。ぜひ皆さんお手元でこの冬お楽しみください。ありがとうございました。
Yes, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Okay, so that happened like a couple months back, and yeah, the release date is December 9th. So I'm actually like pretty excited. And then that same person announced the tournament for it. Like he's gonna open a worldwide like tournament for it, which I thought was pretty cool. Anybody can do it. So I want the plushies, thank you. That's what I want for Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, those look like your kind of plushies.
ワールドワイドで復活します。2019年から日本のモンスターファームシリーズをリバイバル発売してきましたが、多くのお客さんに楽しんでいただいて、そして海外の多くの皆さんからアメリカでもヨーロッパでも世界中で発売してほしいと、そういうお声をいただいてきました。そしてついに今回発売が決定しました。今回のバージョンは
So I bet there's a lot of fans that are happy to hear this.
Yeah, this is probably a pretty big day for a lot of people.
Yeah.
そしてスイッチ、このいずれでも遊ぶことができます。そしてもちろん復刻に際してパラメ
There's a lot of
ータはチューニングして当時の面白
like
さそのままに
reimagining of classics or just like focus on that sort of stuff. It's really impressive.
Yeah.
そしてモンスターランチ
I
ャ
don't
ー
know.
といえば
Nostalgia sells, I
CD からの
think.
モンスターの再生ですよね。今回はなんとゲーム中に楽曲名を入力してもらうことでモンスターが誕生する新システムです。懐かしいあの曲、最新のヒットチャートの曲、これらの曲を CD
So
を
like
実
back
際に
in
持
the
ってなく
day,
ても
I guess
入力していただいて
the Monster Hunter stuff came on like a bunch of CDs or something.
ワクワクしますよね。
Yeah.
さあ、そしてもう一つ、このモンスターランチャー 1&2
Oh
デ
my
ラックスを
gosh.
発売するにあたっての
Remember how many discs there were for some games?
Yeah. Didn't Final
それは
Fantasy VII
日本
come
で
with
ずっ
more than
と
one
実
disc?
施してきた
It
モン
was
スターファ
three
ームの
or I
大会
can't
を
remember.
世界大
It
会に
was
しよ
quite
う
a
と思い
few.
ます。
I remember when you showed me, I was like, I didn't realize it was
今
that
回
many
の
discs.
Maybe
I
it was
thought it was
five.
one.
1&2 デ
It
ラック
was
ス
a
をお
lot.
買い求めいただいて、
It wasn't the most.
自
I
分
had
でブリ
another
ーダーと
game
し
that
て
was
モ
even
ンスター
more.
を育てていただいて、そのデータを光栄テクモが用意するサーバーにアップデートしていただきます。光栄テクモの方で大会システムを使って
There's a tournament system in
世
order
界
to
一
hold
の
a
ブリー
tournament
ダー
to
を決め
decide
る
who is the
戦
top
いを
breeder in the
開催
world.
したいと思います。
I think that's
も
fun.
ちろん
That's
大会の
cool.
内容
Even
は
if we don't participate, it'd be cool to watch it.
そ
See
して
who
発
gets
売ま
who
での情
wins.
報も
what
この
happened.
大会の詳細に関しても SNS ではどんどん告知を流していこうと思います。この世界一を決めるバト
I
ルです
know
けど、
very, very
今
little
まで
about this.
モンスターファームが始まってモンスターランチ
It
ャー
would
を
be
世
all
界版リ
learning.
リースし
Okay,
て
we're gonna have to start.
一度もやったことがない
training
初め
you.
ての試みです。
Okay,
日
coach.
本でスーパーブリーダーと呼ば
Oh
れ
my
る皆
gosh.
さんがたくさんいらっしゃ
I
います。
expect nothing but the
その
best.
皆さんと海外の皆さんが自分の育てたモンスターを戦わせて世界ナンバーワンを決めようという試みです。今から私自身もワクワクしています。ぜひモンスターランチャー
Did you have any friends that were into this?
Yes.
この大会に
I
参加
assume
して
you
ください。
did.
Yeah. Oh, and then like my
モンスターランチャ
in
ーワン
my
ド2デラック
church
ス
there
は
was a
12
lot
月
of
9日発売です。
people
マストバイ
that
です
were that were
皆さん
into
よ
Monster
ろしくお願いしま
Rancher.
す。
So
Yeah.
okay, y'all. So yeah. Oh, look at this. By the way, this isn't. I want this all the stuff here. All the stuff. I don't know. Anyways, I really just want.
Look, it's cute. Oh my god, I need cute.
If they had the plushies, that's all I really want is those plushies. Like I can do away with all this stuff if they like just give me the plushies, or I'll take a poster because I'm trying to get some posters to add to our background. Like I'm gonna go just video game posters on our wall in here. But I have to get some posters, and then I want to frame them because I don't like putting up posters just as is. So yeah, and then I gotta get frames. So it's gonna take me a little bit to get it all together, but yeah. Anyways, it says on Steam December 8th, but maybe it's just gonna I don't know. They're saying December 9th, it's saying December 8th here. I don't know why. But yeah, it looks really cool. I really want to.
It might be one of those like midnight things, you know?
Oh yeah. good
Or
point.
maybe it's the 9th in Japan. Or I mean the 9th here and the 8th in Japan.
Oh, that makes sense. But anyways, I think it looks cool. I'm interested in checking this one out. It's funny because I also want to check out Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, which is like an older mastered. I was gonna say remake. I don't think it's remake. I think it's remastered. Maybe it is remake. I don't know. And they're older too. So yeah. Anyways, day 6 of the November sumo tournament happened, and I just wanted to point out that our Yokozuna Terra no Fuji, as we talked about yesterday, and we showed him off a little bit with some of his.
Is he still
his
undefeated?
moves. Yeah, 6-0.
Nice.
He
Taka Keisho's up there too.
Yep, Taka Keisho's up there. What is Okinomi? He defeated Okinomi. So yeah, Taka Keisho has got 6-0 as well too. Taka Keisho's a very good wrestler, or Rikishi. I was gonna say Rikishi, but I realized maybe somebody doesn't know. Rikishi is wrestler in Japanese.
Shodai was one of the ones that Hazzie was talking about, and he's doing he's 3-3 right now.
I wonder how Endo is doing. So they did Tamawashi. Look, Tamawashi's doing good.
Tamawashi likes to bake.
Yeah, that's why. So we sometimes call him.
We call him Cookie Boy
because he likes to bake. We saw an interview with Tamawashi like several years back. Maybe it wasn't several years. I don't remember how long.
It was a while ago.
It was a while,
and
he
years.
made cookies for the interviewer, and because he likes to bake. So that's why we always call him Cookie Boy when we see him now. But he's like 5-1, so he's doing really, really good.
He's had some really good tournaments in the past.
And then
he's not very dependable on it.
And then we've got Endo here, who is 3 out of 3. So Endo's doing about the same as Shodai right now. I think Shodai. I'm a little sad that Shodai's 3 out of 3, and it looks like Takanosho beat Shodai. But I don't know. Shodai, it's really strange. Okay, so Shodai, we saw him when he was a fairly newer, like higher level Rikishi.
Yeah, this is the Maku no Uchi division, so when he first came to it.
But Shodai, like, it seemed like sometimes he would win, sometimes, like, it was really hard to predict with him. But it seemed like he couldn't carry it out. He couldn't carry a victory out.
He didn't fall into a groove.
Yeah. And now it's in his style of sumo, it was kind of weird at first because we were like, we don't really know what he's doing, it seems like.
He wouldn't always win on the offensive or the defensive. It was
Yeah.
like sometimes it was just like, how did he get a win out of that?
Yeah, yeah, it was very strange. But from this the last year or two maybe, Shodai has improved his wrestling has just like really improved. So I'm a little sad
How
to see he's
Shodai got
3 out
his
of
groove
3.
back.
Yeah. I mean, he has his what is it called when you he needs to get his what is it called when you get a certain amount number? I don't remember.
Oh,
What is Maka? That's not. I'm thinking top division, but that's not. I forget what it's
Hachikoshi.
Kachikoshi. He needs to get his Kachikoshi.
Mhm.
I will be happy if he gets Kachikoshi, but I
Which
don't
means
remember.
you get 8 wins or more,
Yeah.
because that would only leave 7 losses. So you get more wins than losses.
Yeah, so you get more wins than losses. That tends to be like a good goal for a lot of the wrestlers. I'll be happy if he gets his
He's an Ozeki,
Kachikoshi.
so it's expected of him.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he became an Ozeki, like I was gonna say, but we saw him work his way up and his wrestling style just got better and better. He's still kind of unpredictable, I feel like, but I don't know how he does. I think maybe it's some of his flexibility, his footwork is a lot better than it used to be, and he still has like upper body strength as well.
He doesn't get tripped up, so he's able to stick in matches that most other wrestlers wouldn't be able to stay in.
Yeah, it's really like his wrestling style was really strange when I first saw it, but it's been working for him, and I feel like it's just gotten better, and that's why he became an Ozeki. So I'm a little sad to see him at 3-3 right now, but as long as he gets his like Kachi is it Kachikoshi? Yeah, Kachikoshi, I will be happy. So yeah, and then let's see.
How's the big Georgian guy doing?
Oh, not Ten. Tochi Notion.
Tochi Notion.
They have 1, 2, 3. So that means he's missed some.
Yeah, he's
so Tochi Notion. Tochi Notion, he was top for a while. Didn't he get into Ozeki? Like he won a tournament, and it was like a big
I think he got to Ozeki
deal.
or almost made Ozeki.
I haven't
one
been
of the two.
Like, following Tochi Notion really
Tochi Notion
close.
has more upper body strength than probably any other wrestler, and so when his knees hold up, he can just pick people up and take them out of the ring.
Yeah, but
including like some of these guys that are like 450, 500 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
But his knees are his downside, and when his knees aren't working for him, he can't do it. And it looks like because he had several bye matches, it looks like his knees probably held him out.
Yeah, I kind of it's so strange because he was doing really, really well, and it seemed like he wasn't getting injured for a while. Then I don't know what happened. It's like as soon as he got up way higher in ranks, and then he won that tournament, it seemed like he got injured.
I think he put everything into that tournament.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to watch because it's like he used to be a lot healthier, I guess. I don't know how else to put that.
Yeah.
And then Chiono Kuni beat Tochi no.
Yeah.
Chono Kuni is doing now.
Ishiura, which is
Ishiura in top division this time? Because sometimes Ishiura is not in top division.
He keeps bouncing back and forth. Like
he's a little wrestler.
He's down there with Ura. Like they're the two smallest. I tend to cheer for them both. Ishiura isn't as balanced. There's a smaller one than
Ura, but I can't remember his name right now. And he's younger. He just like came up into the top division. I don't know if he's still there. I would have to go through all the names to be able to like, okay, that's the one. But I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
Meisei. I think it's Meisei. Is it Meisei? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Not Meisei?
Nope.
Maybe it's not Meisei.
No, Meisei's fairly big. Anyways.
Enho. That's right. I saw this one where it's like Enho versus Meisei. It's Enho. This is Enho. He's the smaller one. I wonder if he's top division. Look for Enho. This is Enho. He's a lot smaller too. He's a really good.
He had injured himself a little while back, but he's fantastic to watch.
Did he drop out of the top division? If Enho dropped.
But Ishiura, he's pretty entertaining, but he's like super upper body heavy. And so when people can get him off balance, they can tend to slap him down to
Yeah, I don't
the
see
ring.
Enho. So I think Enho dropped out of the Makuuchi. Yeah, Makuuchi division is not. There's no. Maybe he's on break. I could find him because they have different divisions, but I don't want to go through all of it because there's like multiple divisions.
Yeah. Well, that's not too surprising though. It looked like he got injured pretty bad. I think it was his knees or something. He was putting the weight of himself and then the other wrestler, and it just all landed on it, and it was pretty bad.
And then you were bringing up Ishiura.
Yes.
How did they say it? How is Ishiura doing? Right?
He's 3-3. So
that's not bad. Ishiura is a small guy, and some of these wrestlers are just like huge. So like when I see Ishiura up there, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, don't even care what his score is.
In terms of like, he's not very tall. He's ripped. Like he's super ripped.
Yeah, he beat Aqua. So I don't know Aqua very well. Aqua must be like newer or something.
Well, look, he's a Magashira 16, so he just came in. So he just moved into the Makunouchi.
Okay, so this is I could have just like clicked on it. So this is Aqua. Aqua is 167 kilograms. Alexa, how many pounds is 167 kilograms? £368. Let's see. And also look, his birthday is a day after mine. That's funny. Let's see. So Aqua, I don't know a lot about.
It's a day and 10 years.
That's weird, right? That's weird. I'm telling you, I'm having like a weird, very amazing like Scorpio season.
Go ahead and click on Ishiura.
Then Ishiura, let's find out what his... Alexa, how many pounds is 118 kilograms? £260. So that's like more than 100-pound difference.
Yeah, it's small for sumo.
Yeah. So like, but he's like, he is Ishiura is just freaking ripped. Let's see if we can't see. Click on a random one, then we'll get through there. So that way we don't have like, it takes a while to get through the ceremonial stuff. So let's just get to the fight. But yeah, Ishiura is like a really cool wrestler. I will never forget like one of his kimonos. So when they're going into the before they do their tournament round, but when they're going into tournament space, they all like get pictures taken, all the stuff as they're going in, and the sumo wrestlers wear like these really beautiful kimonos. And I will never forget Ishiura's kimono, where it was like there was a demon head that had gotten lopped off.
It was
on
like
it was so
it's some
cool.
super gangster shit. It's just like, whoa, man.
It was cool as hell.
It's like,
I was like, I like Ishiura.
Yeah.
He's got style. Like...
He does, and now he's got the gold mawashi on. So that's one of your favorite colors too.
But yeah, he's a great wrestler to watch. I like cheering for him. I'm always happy for him, especially when he's really good at what he does. But he has to compete against a lot of the bigger wrestlers. Sometimes that's not easy.
That win that he got was on the mawashi, which is the belt. And yeah, he when he wins, he tends to get a lot of good belt throw. So
okay, and then I think where's the last one? I wanted to bring up our boy Mitakeumi. Mitakeumi is got 5-1.
Really?
Yeah, and he just Myogiru.
So
Myogiru is not doing very well right now.
Mitakeumi was a a rookie when we first started watching. So it kind of feels like we're watching him grow up.
Yeah. I remember when I saw him take out like an Ozeki, I was just like, yeah.
Didn't he get a win against Hakuho one time, and everybody was throwing their freaking cushions, and everybody was going nuts.
Yeah, it was very exciting. But yeah, so this Mitakeumi is really a good wrestler. I feel like, did he ever make it to Ozeki, or was everybody just talking about he would and he just didn't make it, or he didn't stay long? Like, I can't remember. That was a while back, and I can't remember anymore.
Normally it'll say top like top rank, but
I don't see.
But I think that might be on Sumopedia. Might not be on.
Yeah, it might be on. Oh, tournament records. Anyways, there's lots of information here. Check out more. I'll have to check out more of that later. But yeah, that's. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about the day 6 match and how that went. I have to go back and watch it because I missed it. I haven't been able to watch it yet. I wanted to watch it with you, Nord.
Yay.
I don't know what's up for day 7. Let's see.
Oh, my Takayumi was born on Christmas.
Oh, really? I didn't see it. That's cool.
Christmas baby.
He's a Christmas baby. Okay, I'm just going through the list really quick to see if there's any.
So we're all going to celebrate my Takayumi's birthday.
Ishiura against Tochinoshin. That's an interesting match to me.
Okay.
Ishiura, small guy, but good wrestler. Tochinoshin, good wrestler, but huge. Yeah, but huge wrestler compared to Ishiura. Also, he's kind of injured, so I don't know. But maybe he will win. I don't know.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Seriously.
Ganbatte.
Takayasu and Tamawashi. Takayasu's at 4-2 right now.
I'm a Takayasu fan. Hazzie's a Tamawashi fan.
I like Takayasu too.
I know. I
like all the sumo wrestlers, really, but yeah.
So
why?
It's always kind of hard when like one of our favorites goes up against the other.
Yeah, I want them both to win.
Yeah, it's like, can you all just hug it out?
Can we give them both prizes? Like, I don't know. They both deserve to win. Oh, the Ura and Endo are going against each other.
Oh,
Endo's not doing so great right now, but sometimes Endo just like brings his game and you don't expect it. It's very kind of similar to Shodai sometimes, but Endo's
a wild card.
Yeah. But you know what's funny? So Endo did really, really well, but I feel like Shodai improved past Endo. Endo was doing better than Shodai, and then I don't know what happened, but Shodai just improved past Endo, it seemed like.
So Endo has an interesting style because Endo got into professional sumo wrestling by doing amateur sumo wrestling. A lot of these others...
That was Endo? I thought that was Shodai.
I don't know about Shodai.
Yeah,
he may have done it too. But Endo won a amateur tournament and got in that way. And a lot of them will go to sumo high school, sumo college, and then become sumo. So...
I'm going to Wikipedia. I need information. I don't know. I'll have to I'll correct this.
Endo's the pretty boy here. The ladies love him.
Yeah, Endo's the one that a lot of they call him like what do they call him, like the ladies man. He has a lot of
women as fans.
But this is Endo, like the pretty boy. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to read this really quick, but I don't know if it's going to take me forever to find the info. Because what you're saying reminds me of Shodai and not Endo.
It could there are multiple, I mean, every year
Endo began trying out sumo in his primary school years largely to please his father. He did not like sumo, but as time went on, he became inspired by the spirit and the technique of then Yokozuna Asa Hoju. He began trying out more techniques and came to love sumo. In his second year of junior high, he participated in Kanazawa area sumo competition, where he won the team championship as well as beating the future Tochi no Sato in a playoff to take individual championship. In high school, he participated in several team competitions, taking 2 separate championships. Upon graduation, he entered Nihon University as an economics major, and from his 4th year, he was the captain of the sumo team. That year, he also took 2 major national championship titles, becoming both the amateur sumo Yokozuna as well as the national athletic championship Yokozuna. Right. His success at sumo thus far, it was a difficult decision for Endo whether or not to go professional because he had a dream of
Yeah, see, he decided after the amateur winning the amateur tournament.
Did
Like
they say amateur too?
yes, both the amateur sumo yokozuna.
Well, then let me look up Shodai real quick because I thought that was like Shodai's.
They have a tournament every year, so it could be at this point it could be, like 20 different people that have the same
Yeah,
story.
I guess that's true. Whoa, Shodai's got lots of. Going through it real quick to see if I can find. First noticed by a coach, 5th grade, blah blah blah. Shodai won on University of Information Sciences, Agricultural Development Department. I like hearing about their backgrounds. He became a University Yokozuna in his 2nd year. Met qualifications to join professional sumo in Makushita 15 rank as Tsukedashi. However, he gave preference to finishing school and missed accept his opportunity. This 3rd year at university, it advanced to the All Japan Sumo Championship. However, he lost to Endo and therefore did not attain the amateur Yokozuna title that year. Okay, so they both did. That's why, and they went up against each other.
And Endo is the one that came out on top,
which is weird because now, like, I feel like Shodai's wrestling is better than Endo's.
Yes,
Endo's a good wrestler. I'm not saying Endo's a bad wrestler. I'm just saying I feel like Shodai is a little bit stronger now, which is weird because I know when we first saw those two, I would have said Endo's better, but yes. I think that Shodai's better.
Shodai's had a lot of improvement.
Okay, y'all. I think it's time for us to get into the game. So yeah, I think
you didn't want to talk about your Void Gauntlet times?
Oh yeah, that's right. So I am gonna be switching over to Void Gauntlet in New World. I had some fun. So I started out trying like the more like ranged type build with the Void Gauntlet, and it was all right, I guess, but I didn't feel like it did much damage really. And I was kind of annoyed. Oh, and I was annoyed with it because I tried the Baleful Tether. And, like, if somebody... So there's this tether that you get that you attach to an enemy. But if somebody happens to be in front of you, like Nord would be in front of me, the tether won't go and it'll use your ability.
If somebody...
Or I think, like, if another enemy gets into the way of the tether, you can't use it. So I didn't like that because I was like, I can see so many situations where something's going to get in front of you. And also... I'm not going super tanky mode with that build, so I felt like, well, I don't really like this.
It might be better like if you're doing like really hard fights, like one-on-one PvP or like a longer lived boss. So like once you get on them, then you can tether.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody in between.
Yeah. Anyways, I was kind of disappointed with that ability. So I got to like I think nearly level 10 on my Void Gauntlet the other day, but I like respect, and then I went and tried the other side of the tree, or the other tree, and then I picked to go with the blade. I don't remember what it's called, but they've got a blade,
Void blade thingy,
and it basically turns you into like a melee. But the nice thing is you can get talents that will help keep you alive at the same time, and then there's something kind of like a life tap. Yes. So if you run out of mana, which you're gonna run out, hey, movie, it's good to see you. We're actually talking a little bit about the Void Gauntlet right now with New World because I tried it out yesterday. So if you like run out of mana, you just like you basically life tap. And I tend to have a healer always with me because Nord is life staff. So yeah, it's really kind of nice. I like it. It makes it viable, so I can actually do the Void Gauntlet with the Fire Staff, which even though Fire Staff got nerfed, I still think it's okay. It
has some good abilities still.
Yeah, I didn't, when I went to go do Fire Staff, I was like, this feels okay to me. Even though they nerfed it, it doesn't feel too bad. But Ice Gauntlet, I feel like got nerfed into the ground, and I don't think it's worth it. But I do think Void Gauntlet and Fire Staff can work, and it feels very viable. I just think I'm going to make sure that I'm a little bit tankier than I normally would. So yeah. Nord is really scary right now. Are you Sith or are you mage?
Yes.
Are you Sith?
Do it.
Okay, y'all.
No.
Anyways, I say, yeah, Void Gauntlet is good, but I I didn't like tethered I think it's tethered baleful. I think something like that. I didn't
Baleful
like that.
tether?
Baleful whatever.
Tethered baleful.
Whatever. I can words. Anyways, yeah, but I changed it over to doing like the blade. I think I'm just gonna it's funny because it's kind of making me play melee, even though I don't really want to play melee, but I'm okay with it. There's talents in there that make it so it's okay if you play that way. I think Void Gauntlet is good, and it also makes playing with a fire staff so much more viable because there is life tap, which can help. Because fire staff, oh my god, y'all,
Mana
like
issues.
I run out of mana so much when I'm using a fire staff. But if you pair it with a Void Gauntlet and use the life tap to get mana back, it's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably what I'm going to end up running with. Because I was thinking I was going to completely overhaul everything and I'm just going to go musket and like spear. But yeah.
Movie says, I'm a Sith. yeah, but I'm also a mage. We'll figure it out here.
We'll see what happens in the game. What did you think about? You did tried the gauntlet as well.
I'm doing the Void Gauntlet, and I have this orb ability so far with it that I've picked up, and then I have a dot / mark on a target. So when I put that mark on a target, anybody who attacks it gets healed when they do damage. So that works out great because Hazzie's just cutting them up and getting healed. And then the Void Orb is a nice way to do some AoE damage. And then when it comes back, so it goes out and then comes back. When it comes back, it does a heal. And now that I put enough points into it, I can detonate it. So I can make it like blow up in an area and do more damage, or blow up in an area and do more healing.
I'm just going to have to get used to not getting out of the way when I see that, because I get scared that it's something from an enemy. Yeah. So I've been dodging it.
Yeah,
so I've just got to get used to it.
It's like, no, it's my weirdness, not their weirdness.
It took me a second. When we first started playing New World, it took me a second to get used to not like moving out of your life staff heals on the circle on the ground, because when I see green, I don't think good, I think poison.
Yeah, green on the ground is often something acidic or poisonous.
I wish they would have done something like make it blue, because like a green, I just automatically think
or
poison
maybe
or
white.
acid or something like that. Yeah. So like it took me a while to get used to that, but I'll have to get used to your Void Gauntlet.
Well, there are some
air.
Greens on the ground that are poison in game, so it's just like you got to memorize which one is which.
Which one is which? Yeah,
I don't know. Anyways,
Movie plays New World as well too. Did you try the Void Gauntlet yet? Movie, how's that going? If you did,
or tell us about what weapons.
I don't know if you did.
What weapons you do play with, because a lot of weapons got changes yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hazzie was really enjoying the fact that she didn't really have to move a lot to be able to track her targets, because your regular attack just kept you like right behind
when you
them.
left click, it just like moves you to the target, which is really nice. So I mean, I guess the only downside is like it's only up for so long, the blade, and then afterwards you have to just kind of change your weapon to like fire staff until you get your blade back. I mean, unless you want to pew pew with the gauntlet, but I feel like the pew pew with the gauntlet, it doesn't do as much damage as like the fire staff does.
Yeah.
So I just changed over to the fire staff.
You have max points almost in your fire staff, so that's part of the reason.
I was still seeing people like playing with the ice gauntlet, but I just don't think ice gauntlet is I don't know. After they nerfed it, it doesn't feel like what it used to be.
Ice Gauntlet
I feel like
it
was way too nerfed. It feels like there's nothing good about Ice Gauntlet. Like, I hate to say that, but it feels like there's nothing good. But I mean, sure, it might help you a little bit, but it's not like worth it compared to what you can get out of
almost anything
from the
else.
Void Gauntlet. Because the Void Gauntlet does just so much damage. You'll have them dead and you don't have to freaking worry. Whereas like I had been using Ice Gauntlet more as like when something gets in my face and to kind of be a little bit more defensive. But there's no like it's just better to be able to kill shit fast as your defense as opposed to like I'm gonna stay alive but I can't really do the same amount of damage and also my mana's running out. So
you know how people will like go and gather up like 20 or more mobs?
Yeah.
I still think that's what Ice Gauntlet has. Because you can do that without getting hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Whereas like you can definitely do it like with Great Axe or something like that,
Mhm.
but you're gonna get hit.
Not really. Currently use spear and bow. I
Spear
started out
got a
with
little bit
bow.
of changes, and then bow got some nerfs and some buffs in other areas. So yeah, that wasn't that big of a change for you
Yeah,
yesterday, then
spear.
was it?
I almost went spear, but yeah, I don't think because I'm liking the Void Gauntlet with Fire Staff. I think that's probably what I'm gonna stick with.
You were talking
At
about
some
spear
point I
and
will try
musket.
spear. Oh, spear and musket. That's right. I think at some point I'm gonna do like a musket and spear thing. I'm gonna at least level in. I would like to level in all of the weapons, but it's just a matter of time because I'm just trying to level currently. So I've focused on that and not really focused on like leveling all of the weapons, at least yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did you want to talk about anything else? I think that might be it for our
That pretty much
Geeky
covered
Talk
it.
segment.
She hit 50.
I did
So
hit
she's
50.
almost there. I think I hit 57.
Yeah.
So
You're even closer. You're even closer than
but
I am.
but the thing is you I can help you get tons of those the quest boards done.
Yeah, that's true.
Like plowing through quest boards, you can level up quick.
That's true. Yeah, I need to focus on. I converted my setup to OBS Stream Elements. Oh, nice. I hope you end up liking it.
Were you going with
like
slobs
Stream
earlier?
Elements, honestly. OBS is nice because I feel like with slobs I was having an issue with lagging. Also, I've had issue with I paid for
company.
like Prime before, and I've had like I had to email them to get them to like cancel my sub, but they had already told me that it was canceled, and when I did pay for for Prime, my account didn't even say I had Prime, and it wouldn't allow me to use any of the things that Prime is supposed to.
They gave you none of the
to
Prime
use.
benefits after you had spent so much damn money on it.
But anyways, they have all these little like things that are a little bit shady with their practices. So I'm like,
they're stealing stuff from other companies.
I feel bad because I wasted $300 on that company because they wouldn't refund me either.
Yep.
So there was like nothing I could really do. And so I just
they're
was
like, you can keep
really
it for the 3 months or however many months, and it was just like, no, because you're not letting me use it. You have me locked out of it.
Yeah, so
it's not working.
I didn't know that slobs like had like these shady business practices. I just felt like that was kind of shady. My experience was kind of shady, but I didn't know if it was like a one-time kind of thing. I seen a couple people say that they had issues with it too, and also they intentionally make things hard for you to know, like when the small print is sometimes hidden behind a bunch of other things. So it's kind of a shady practice. And yeah,
on our Discord we've shared some stuff like several companies are having issues with them just basically taking their stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
Whatever. JD business practices. It happens.
Yeah. Boom. Slobs is uninstalled. Yeah, I don't know. And then also I had problems. I just did not like it. Let's just put it that way.
We're glad that you're enjoying OBS and Stream Elements.
Okay. Yeah.
That was our last portion of the stuff to talk about. Are you ready to?
Yep. I think we are gonna wrap up our Geeky Talk segment of the stream, and I think we're gonna jump into some wonderful questing and dungeoning.
Questing and dungeoning.
Yeah, questing and dungeoning.
I like the sound of that.
I have to bring up my game, Nord.
Here.
So
I'll handle it.